Alright, so at 2:40, got some major work to do today. I'm gonna open both these garage doors up for some light, but yeah, let's get started. Alright, so like I said, we got some major work going on today. It's time to do the engine bay. So first thing, I gotta get the front subframe out of my way, and it's time to start stitch welding. So let me just go over everything we're gonna do. As you can see, these are what I mean by stitch welding, tack welds, whatever you're gonna call it. People keep calling me out on that. I do it that way because I think it looks better, and I feel like it's, if it's not as strong, it's barely not as strong. So this is what we're gonna do. We got all our seam sealer, like the inside. Take the wire wheel, trim it all off, get it down in the grooves, all here, all the way up to there. I'm actually not gonna do this. I don't want to stitch weld this seam. I want the seam sealer to be on there for it to be clean, because I already did like in there for the firewall, as you can see. So I honestly don't feel like, I don't see that doing that much, honestly. Like, I don't know, maybe we'll do it. But so we got this seam, and then you have all these seams back here, which you can get to from on the inside. So I'm probably gonna do it on the inside to keep the engine bay more clean. So we're gonna wire wheel all this off, get this all cleaned up, get our brake line out of the way. And yeah, I guess let's just jump into it. All right, so the first step is going to be to get the brake lines out of the way, the front ones. You can see them coming out of the fender well going up to the master cylinder. Don't want them there, don't want them damaged. Plus these lines are going to be getting replaced. But I actually noticed that these are stainless steel lines, so might not replace them, or I'll just replace them and keep these ones for backup. So all you got to do is get the thing unbolted right there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pull the hard line right through this little rubber grommet. Okay, so I did the same for the other side, brake line out. Brake line out. Now you only have the rear one, which that can stay in. Got my wire wheel on the drill right here. Now I'm literally just going to clean this whole surface up, and I'm going to go ahead and do the upper shock tower. All right, guys, so it's all done. As you can see, got your seams all cleaned up. Going to go ahead and clean it with some alcohol also before I go ahead and weld it. See down there clean. I actually decided that I am going to weld the inside instead of out here, but I am actually coming back with the wire wheel right now to clean all this out. I want this to be really fresh and bare metal, so it turns out good for paint. And then this side, same deal, cleaned all the way around up to here. I didn't go this far. I'm not too worried about that. Just doing this. I don't want to peel this up because I don't think this I don't want to break like the pins in the plastic. I think I actually did on this side like a couple of days ago. Yeah, see, I don't want to. You can see it broke right there. I don't want to mess that up any more than it is. So I went ahead and used this and my Sharpie. And as you see, we got 1-inch marks all the way around the whole thing. Definitely want to make sure the engine bay is super accurate. I'm actually going to do this part first, and then I'm going to go back and mark this after and do that. I just don't want to. I know heating this part up is probably completely separate from down there, but I just want to take my time, you know, skip a line each time, and then come back and do the rest, then do that side, and then go ahead and do that side. Isn't she beautiful? There you go. Jesus Christ. All right, guys, so I got Melina helping me now. I'm so burnt up. I literally have holes in my Roshis from the little welds of the Harbor Freight flux core welders hitting me in the toes. But as you can see, we got it all done. Some of the welds like really didn't turn out that good, but other ones did. You can see the little BBs everywhere. I tried getting as many off as I can with the wire wheel. I'm gonna need a soft pad, but none of these welds are grounded down at all, so this is just how they came out. Got them all the way around there, up here, here, here. They go down to this seam weld, and you got them down the back, and then you got it double all the way there. So I could have did almost all of this inside, but I kind of like the way it looks. And then same thing for the other side. So I'm gonna go over the whole car real quick of what we've stitch welded. So as you can see, both strut towers, and then the strut towers to the frame rails. All right, so that's pretty much it for the engine bay. Let me think real quick. There's nothing else. See, you can do that, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't think that's really that necessary, because you can see in here the stitch welds from inside. All right, so none of that is necessary either, because that's gonna be tube front end also. And if you come over here, inside the car, you got where your feet go, stitch welds all the way across the tranny tunnel. Both sides of the seat brackets, all the way across the tranny tunnel. And then I had to fix the rust right here, so that's stitch welded. Seat bracket stitch welded, once again, all the way across the tranny tunnel. And then that's not it. And then you have the wheel wells on the back side up against like the inner fender, and then you also have the wheel well stitch welded to the back of like the back seat, and then you have it also stitch welded up the top. So now, which up the top goes to the strut. Oh, there goes my keys. And then the inner of the car, I know you guys really can't see at all. Here, just back up all the way over here. All right, so on the inner side of the car, as you guys remember, we did the wheel wells the same as the front in the back, all the way around. We did the upper strut bars, or not the upper strut bars, the upper strut towers. And then we also did the, where your gas tank is up in the car, the seam along the bottom of the trunk floor. So that's pretty much it for stitch welding. I can't think of anywhere else I want to do. Some people will drop their gas tank and weld where the subframe bolts to, but honestly I don't really feel that's necessary because the trunk is going to go, the car is going to go caged eventually. So I don't really need to go crazy with it. Honestly, what I did is plenty. I really feel like that's enough. Sorry for my 240 trunk. All right, so I just finished up, got everything painted. As you can see, I haven't cleaned up any of the BBs, so you can see like a little bit. It actually turned out really good. I'm gonna go back with a soft pad. All this paint was just to keep it from rusting. But as you can see, I scuffed it up. I'm not gonna primer that right now, but all this is gonna be coming back off to clean it up professionally. And we're gonna scuff down the whole entire engine bay and go ahead and primer it for the last time soon. And then after everything's all fitted with the 1JZ and the power steering pump, coolant overflow, radiator mounts, tube front end, then we're gonna go ahead and actually paint it and actually paint the interior of the car. All right, so as you guys can remember, we did the Garage Highways t-shirts, we sold them all out, and I told you that I was gonna pick 3 channels to shout out if you left your name and the channel in the comments of that video. And we had like 4 channels go ahead and comment their name and the channel so I could actually see that they ordered a shirt. I went back through those channels, watched them all, and I went ahead and picked someone that can actually win the Hydro e-brake that we were supposed to give away before. And we didn't give it away because only like 1 or 2 people tagged me on Instagram, so it wasn't really fair to just give it to one of them. So I went ahead and did it this way. And I'm gonna pick out of these 3 guys to basically give the Hydro to. The one channel that I liked was Colin Novak, and I'm gonna put his name right here. They were working on a 240, and just some suggestions for your channel. You're honestly doing a great job. That channel seems to be, if you keep doing what you're doing, you honestly will grow. You're not camera shy, and I see that in a lot of channels. They're very camera shy and they can't talk to the camera. If you get really good at that, like you honestly are, you can actually improve and you might be able to get quite a bit of subscribers. So just keep doing what you're doing. Your channel is pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie, and the 240 is pretty sick. So we got him, and then we have Matty Ice. He's got an E36. I think I actually follow him on Instagram, and he's doing a V8 swap, I believe. His channel's pretty good. Some suggestions for you. You haven't made a video in a while, and your previous videos were pretty good, so just start making videos again. And then the 3rd channel is actually Tyler Hess, and I actually just met him at Taco Bell. It was just a funny story. I don't even feel like explaining it. But he's actually been taking YouTube pretty seriously. He actually wants to get into it. He really likes editing a lot. He's done some vlogs, and I'm gonna also put his channel right here. You can go check out that. He's gonna help me with editing on some of our videos and teach me a couple things so I can start to make our videos better. So definitely go check out those guys' channels. The winner for the Hydro e-brake though, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Colin. You guys can go look at his channel and put it right here. I don't know what car you plan on putting this on, but definitely message me on Instagram so I can send this out to you, man. Congratulations. And I hope you all keep making YouTube videos, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. Yeah. All right, guys, so we're finally out here. I know it's been forever. We haven't been to the spot in a while to drift a 240. So basically, we got my girlfriend's car here. Pretty much all stock. It's got an exhaust, a header, and it's got a welded diff. No suspension or anything. So I know you guys have like been dying to see this day. We had some problems. First, the clutch line went out when we got to weld it, and then yesterday we were supposed to drift, and her steering shaft that comes out of the column was hitting the header. So we bent that today. It's all 100%, and it's ready to see if this thing can shred some tires. So go ahead, just go around the pole, I guess. So yeah, completely stock car. I think our motor mounts are just shot and it's bending. Yeah, first time.
Holy cannolis, I like to drive. It's so much better than before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it stuck.
Huh?
It stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck to the right. You need new motor mounts. They move too much. We're gonna have to get you some solid motor mounts.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I made my first tire marks.
Yeah, do it again. And then we're gonna have to get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get her some solid motor mount. That's fine, yeah. Oh, I'm so proud of her right now. Oh my eyes. That car is not going to drift in a second. Yeah, no second gear there.
Yeah, I thought.
Alright, let me test it and then we're leaving. Yeah, get that rear shot.
Street Shark sticker. This could be your first time. Oh my gosh, it's so cool seeing it sideways. It's so cool seeing it sideways. It's so cool. You almost ran me over, Jesus.
Alright, you can keep recording. Yeah, I just don't want to. It drifts in second though, so that's good.
That was so, it's so cool seeing it. Okay. Oh yeah. Jesus, babe.
Alright guys, so sorry for the short video, but the Zenki drifts. We'll catch you next time.